everyone, it's Michelle Breton with Stamping with Michelle. I'm here with another technique for you. This is a technique that we did in my September Stamp Club. It's called Whitewash, and it's how I create this coloring in of these fall leaves here. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to bring in a piece of the crumb cake cardstock. I have cut this at 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And the first thing we're going to do is emboss our leaves. I am using the leaves here from the Gently Falling stamp set. And we're going to stamp these first in our Versamark ink. We'll do 3 of these. And now let's bring in the smaller leaf. Like that. Okay, now we're going to add and use white embossing powder. And I like to work on a coffee filter when I'm using embossing powder. I just think it's a simple way to catch the powder. I'll sprinkle this on. You want to make sure that you tap all of that extra embossing powder off. If there's any stray pieces, you want to get rid of them because they're going to stick. Okay, now let's go ahead and emboss this. Alright, and this is just about done. There we go. So the next step we are going to do is we are going to color these in, and we're going to use white ink. I'm going to bring in my clear block, and we're going to use the white ink refills, and you just want to put 1 little drop. It's about all you need. And our aqua painter, and you want to put 4 or 5 drops of water in there to thin this down, and then mix it all up. I have found that the thinner you make this, the faster it dries. So you want to thin it down nice and well. And then we're going to come in here and just paint this in. Like that. And just go through and do all of your leaves. And I'll bring in, I have another piece that I have already finished painting, and you do want to let that dry thoroughly. If you need to, you can use your heat gun on it and add some heat to it to help that to dry. And I'm on a scrap piece of paper here. I'm trying to get rid of the bulk of that white ink because we're going to bring the aqua painter back in now, and we are going to add a little bit of color. I'm going to use my Cajun Craze. And we'll just come in here and do your watercoloring just like normal. And color that in. And after you've got the whole thing colored, I like to go back and just add a little bit of highlights and shading. Kind of give it a little bit of depth, make it more interesting. So there we go. I've also already finished coloring that for you. I'm not going to make you sit and watch me do that. So let's put the rest of this card together now. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some of the Pear Pizzazz taffeta ribbon. And we are just going to tie this right around the bottom. And I'm just going to tie it in a regular knot. I almost never do actual bows. Just a simple little knot. Like that. And we will trim that. And by the way, if you haven't tried these scissors, they are absolutely amazing. I didn't get them for the longest time because I thought they were too pricey, but they really cut your ribbon like butter. Alright, let's attach this now. A little bit of the snail. We're going to attach this to a Cajun Craze card. This is your standard card size, which is the 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. Attach that. And then I have already pre-stamped here the Happy Thanksgiving. This is from the Tags for You stamp set, and I've punched it using the label bracket punch. I also punched another piece with Pear Pizzazz, layered them and offset them, and then I've already added my dimensionals. And that will just get attached right in the center. So there you have it. That's the whitewash technique. You can purchase any of these supplies by going to my website at www.michellebreton.com. There's a link there to my online ordering, and you can get that order shipped directly to your house. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you soon.